Hi, one of the audience asked me to show him how to unwrap the surface of the 3D scan model because he wants to make a decal for his jet ski and he wants to be able to scan and flat the pattern of the decal by using free software like a Blender. So in this video I will show you step by step from a 3D scan creating a wrap surface to making flat pattern like this. He specifically asked me to scan this with the Otter because his budget is not enough for the Raptor Pro or the Raptor X. I will 3D scan headlight of the scooter with the Otter in a different mode to see which one is the best, and I will also use the Raptor X to compare the dimension of the 3D scan if the Otter is within the limit for scanning this kind of work. Okay, let's get started. I start with the Otter first. You can't scan direct sunlight, but you can scan in a shade like this. So I use the cable because it's just a few meters away from the scooter. Because the Otter is supply the power from the laptop, so you don't need the AC adapter, so it's quite convenient. Just one cable. I will start with a large mode first because you don't need to put the marker on for scanning this scooter. High quality. Okay, start the scan. I think we have everything here, so I'm going to stop the scan and I will make a new scan with the medium mode. See if I can scan this without the markers. It's drifting, so you can't scan this without the markers. So apply the markers. Okay, that should be enough. I make a new scan. This time I use marker, medium mode marker. So let's try with the Raptor X. Because Raptor X requires AC adapter, so I think it's be more convenient to just use the Wi-Fi handle. There's a button here and connect it to the Wi-Fi. We use 0.3. Use 0.3. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, let's start with the Otter in large mode, 0.3. Okay, here's the result. It can scan without the marker. We have about 1.5 million points. This one we lost a track because we use Otter in a medium mode without the marker. It's not usable. Okay, let's move to the Raptor X. I use 0.3. Okay, here's the Raptor X. It has 1 million points for 0.3 millimeters, but for the Otter in large mode, it has 1.5 million points. Okay, move to the Otter with medium mode. We'll use 0.3 as well. Optimize it. Okay, here's the result from the Otter in a medium mode with the marker. I try to align the 3D scan from Raptor X and Otter in the large mode. Raptor X is in red color and the Otter large mode is in a green color. The Otter is deformed, so I can measure about 1.5 millimeter deformation. So here it's quite large, see that? But I think it would be good enough for making a decal, because you're not going to fit this into anything else, just a flat thin plastic sheet. See here that the Otter is not so accurate for the large mode. And let's compare the Otter medium. Okay, Otter medium is in yellow color. I'm gonna use this function to merge it. So Raptor X would be reference in yellow. Okay, Raptor X is in red color and the Otter with the medium mode is in yellow. So now I'm gonna look in here. The gap between the surface of the Raptor X and Otter medium is much smaller than the large mode. Yeah, it's much smaller. See this? So Otter in the medium mode has a higher precision than the Otter in the large mode. It's almost matched the Raptor. I can't see any gap comparing with the large mode. So this is another proof that Otter in the medium mode has a higher precision than the large mode, much higher. Okay, let's take a look at the 3D scan result with the render scene. This is Otter large. It has quite a rough surface, but I think it's good enough for unfold with the blender. It's an auto medium. Has about the same roughness, and you need to use the marker to be able to scan in a medium mode. And the Raptor X, the most accurate scan, it has a very smooth surface, has higher definition on the edge. See the edge here? So when you track with in the blender, you can place your vertex accurately. But for the Otter, see here it's quite mushy on the corner. But I think it's fine for making a decal. Okay, so for this tutorial, I will use the mesh from Otter Large Mode. Okay, here's in Blender. You have 3 items: camera, cube, and light. Don't need that, delete it. Click on Files, Import, choose the OBJ. You need to export from Creality Scan as an OBJ, and I'm going to choose the files. We're going to use the Otter Large because it's easiest to scan without the marker. And I will scale it 0.001. You need to scale it and import the files. Okay. I hit on home buttons. Next, I'm going to move the scan to the center here. Click on Object, Set Origin, Geometry to Origin. Now it's in the center. Okay, when you click on the object, hit on the N on the keyboard, and you get to see the size, which is in the meter unit. I'm going to change the unit to centimeter. Okay, now it's in centimeters. Okay, next I'm going to arrange click on the C here to the top view, click R, and you can rotate it manually. And this thing important here is not going to affect anything, just will be easier for you to draw it. I move it up, hit G and Z, move it up here. Okay, we're ready for the next step. I'm gonna save it, scooter decal. So next I'm gonna click here, and I'm gonna use the random color. We have a different color, so it's easy to work on. Okay, next I'm going to click on Add Mesh and Plane. I have a huge plane here, 200 centimeters. Change the size to a 2 by 2 centimeters. It's going to be much smaller, and I'm gonna move it. Click on the move icon here. Gonna move it closer to okay, after I move it, I'm gonna move it to the starting point where I start to draw the mesh. Rotate, it's a red color, so it's a x-axis rotated 90 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna move it closer here. Next I'm going to click on this the wrench icon here, modifier, add deform and shrink wrap command. See here. Next I'm gonna click on the eyedrop tools, click on the scooter. See here, it's already wrap onto the scooter. Click on here, apply, and now we click on object, viewport display. Click on in front. Now the sticker is in front of the scooter. Okay, next you're going to click on the snap icon here and click on face, so it will snap your vertex onto the face. You go to edit mode. It's edit mode. I'm gonna choose the selection tools. You can choose box, circle, and lasso. I'm gonna use lasso tools. Click on G, so you can move your vertex around. This would be the edge of the decal, and it will snap to the face of your scooter. So the face will be about this size. I think should be enough. If you make it smaller, it will take longer time to do. Mode selection, we are in the vertex mode. Here is in the edge mode. Whatever you select will be the edge, and here's a face mode. Whatever you select will be the face. Okay. Next, I'm going to extrude the vertex. I'm gonna expand the face to wrap it around the scooter part. So I will click on E, extrude, and you're gonna place it on the point where you need your face to be. So you need 4 points to create a face. I select 4 points, click F on your keyboard, and a new face will be created. You can also readjust the position of the vertex. It's going to stick onto the surface here. So you can move it anywhere you like. Okay, next I'm gonna create a second row. You can use only 3 points to create a face. So the left and the right half is the same. So I will mirror it in AutoCAD. So I don't need to do this for both sides. I think it's good enough. Alright, next I'm going to unroll it. To do this, you need to go to Edit, Preference, and search box, click on Paper, P-A-P-E-R, Paper. Click on here, and there will be paper tools come out here. You click on here, paper. After you add paper add-on into the blender, so it shows here, no need to restart, and you click on unfold. Now it will unfold it. You can't see the preview of the unfold. You need to export the paper model. So when you export, it say it has 8-0 length edge and 6-0 area face. So you need to delete it. Click on delete and click on the edges. Edges with the problem will be delete. You need to recreate the face. Sometimes you need to change it to a triangle. If the quad face doesn't work, just change it to a triangle. Let's try if the face works. Unfold, okay. If you hover the mouse over there, it doesn't give you the error message, then it should be able to unfold it. Okay, it's put a random seam lines here. The red line is a seam line. I'm going to select all the edges and clear the seam because I will put the seam line manually. And click on Mark Seam. Click on Mark Seam. I choose this one. Mark Seam. Choose this one. Mark Seam. It will flat this with the seam line that we select. Mark Seam. Mark Seam. Mark Seam. So this should be enough for flatten. I click on unfold. Okay, and then I will export it. I'm going to choose a file's name. Export as an SVG. Change the size to like 50 centimeters for the paper size. Right, and uncheck the Create tab. Okay, export paper model. Now paper model is exported. Going to open the Decal demo 1. Okay, now we have our flattened part put in pieces with the number, and then we put it back together in AutoCAD. So I will export this one. Click Save As and save it as DXF files. So AutoCAD can open it. Okay, now it's saved in AutoCAD files. In AutoCAD, I'm going to open the files. Okay, so now we have our flattened part. Next, I need to put this together with using the number. See the number here. You don't need the island tags. So I will just delete it. I will group this one with the number as you need a number to align it properly. Next, I'm going to start by move this one up here and probably rotate it. Okay, 15711. You need to find the part. I'm gonna align this one to this one. Use here this corner. We go here. This corner 11. We go here. Okay, now it's aligned first one. We have 3, 4, 8, 10. 3, 4, 8, 10. Okay, we have 3 and 4. I'm going to align this 3 and 4. 3 and 4. We have 8 and 10. I think I see it somewhere. Okay, 8 and 10. Get it? 10 will be here, right? And 8 should be here. No, I think this one should be here. Okay, so if I align this one here, this point should be paired with this point paired with this point. Okay, this will be the part that it will stretch when you flat your sticker. Okay, next 14, and this one will be 17 and 14 and 17 16. Okay, I'll do this first. This one 12 we go here, and 2 we go here, and try 15 first. Okay, 15. I think this one go here, second one go let's move it here. It should align like this, right? And the 16 will be somewhere here, right? Okay, it should make sense. I'm gonna align 16 first because I think and then I'm going to align 15. So this will be the part where it's contraction, and this will have extension. This part, number 8, number 4, number 15 will have a contraction when you stretch your sticker or decal. Okay, here's your flat part. Okay, here's your decal flattened for the overhead light parts of the scooter. Okay, now you can save in the XF and export to your plotter for cutting. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.